Hey guys, it's Justina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this very wearable summer night out makeup look. I'm playing with some orange tones, very warm eye, and you know what? Let's just get straight into this because I'm ready. Okay, so first I'm starting off with a clean face. I'm going to take my Zero Oil Toner from Origins. My face was already clean, but we always want to take off that little extra mess. I just like to make sure my skin is nice and clean before I apply any makeup. So I'm going to go ahead with the cotton round and just wipe all around my face. My skin is like 10,000 colors because I got a tan and my forehead is so huge. It got really dark, but anywho, so I'm wiping the eyes, the face, and now I'm taking my Mario Badescu rose water spray and I'm spraying that all over my face just to calm the skin down, help with any redness. And yeah, I broke half my mattifying gel from First Aid Beauty. If you're not cutting open your products, you're not using it right. You need to get every last bit. So I'm just going to put that on. I use that as a moisturizer. And this helps with the oil, helps with any excess breakouts, pores, all that fun stuff. So now I'm taking my Kiehl's #1 lip balm and I'm putting that all over my lips. I like to put like tons of it on so that it keeps my lips nice and smooth and moisturized. That is the key with mattifying lipsticks. I always wear that and my lips never dry out. So now I just put on some smoothing primer from Makeup Forever. I'm pressing that into the center of my face and then blending outwards. I want to make sure I focus it on those areas where my skin is very porous. So around my nose, center of my face, and my chin area. I'm going to go ahead and go off camera with my brow products from Benefit. And there you go, there are the brows. I think this color is a little ashy, so I'm taking my Milani brow gel. It's a nice warm brown. It's a perfect shade, and I'm going to put that all over my brows just to set them in place. Now I'm priming my eyes with my Urban Decay Primer Potion and taking the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. Taking the shade Temptra, I'm putting that all over my lid as a base shadow just to set that primer. And now I'm taking Burnt Orange and I'm wiping that into my crease as my transition shade. Why do we have a transition shade? So we can blend all those colors that we're putting on our lid or in our crease as the deeper shade, and we're blending it out to give that nice gradient effect. So when you see those girls with those bomb AF smoky eyes, this is the key. Your transition shade. It makes it easier for everyone just to blend out their eyeshadow. So I'm taking that back and forth into my crease and then bringing it out a little bit more. Now I am taking Real Girl. I'm just butchering this. And I'm going to put that on the outer corner of my eye and then blend it forward. I'm going to bring it onto the lid 3/4 into the way just to give that gradient effect on my lid as well. So I'm bringing it all the way into my crease, but I'm leaving that open space in the inner part of my eye. So I put a nice wash of that color, but now I'm really packing on that color now. I'm adding a little bit more. So I take a little bit at a time, because if you put too much too little too soon, what did I just say? A little bit too much too soon, then it's going to look like a huge mess. And we don't want that. I'm trying to help you out, you know? So now I'm going to take Red Ochre and I'm going to deepen that up and add some depth to the look. So we're going to take that on the further part, our outer V, and we're going to slay. We're going to blend that out into what we already put down. Now I'm taking Cypress Umber and I'm going to focus that more on the outer part. I know I keep saying outer part, but let's say this is the quarter, like just the beginning of that, just to deepen up the look a little bit more. I feel like I should have used a black shade, but I only wanted to use this palette for this video, so that's fine. I just wish they added like Noir, Anastasia Noir, you know, but whatever. So I'm deepening up, so I'm basically patting it on and then I'm blending it out with the same brush that it comes with. So just any round blending brush will do. This doesn't have any product on it, so it makes it even easier to blend out into the other shadows. So now I'm taking another brush with no product on it and I'm bringing that all around my crease and blending it outwards just so there's no harsh or jagged lines. I just like to really blend everything out so it looks nice and good. So now I am taking Golden Ochre and I'm putting that under my eyebrow. I feel like I'm starting to sound like a robot. Under my eyebrow. And I'm just sweeping that away just so that we don't have any dark shadows right next to our eyebrow. That wouldn't be cute. So now I'm taking that nice shimmery shade And I'm putting that in that inner part of my eye just to open it up a little bit more, give it some texture to the look, some shimmery, some matte. You know, I didn't want it all over my lid. I wanted to do something different. So now I'm taking my Supersizer mascara from Covergirl and I'm coating my lashes, just preparing them for my falsies. So now I'm taking my KoKo lashes in Queen Bees. I am in a lashes drought. I wanted to wear my Iconics, but whatever. So I'm taking my Smashbox Liquid Halo Foundation. This is my favorite foundation for the summertime because it is so lightweight. It looks so bomb on the skin and it just feels great. So I put that on the outer portion of my face. I'm sorry, I did not mean to smack my lips. Ugh. Outer portion of my face. I blend it out with my beauty blender. And then for the inner part, I use another foundation. But for right now, I'm going all around the perimeter of my face. I don't think I've put foundation on camera in any of my videos. No, this is full face. Checking out. Okay, so I'm going around that burnt forehead of mine. Then I'm going to go in with my all-time favorite, L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I went up a shade. Holla at your girl. I'm nice and tan. Anywho, so I'm putting that in the center of my face. This is where I get the most oily and greasy, and I feel like this technique has definitely been helping me out lately, you know? So I'm just pressing that into my skin, blending it out, getting every nook and cranny. And this is going to help keep you matte, girl. If you are oily, combo skin. If you have dry skin, you could just go for the whole liquid halo. That was perfect for all skin types. So I have a little bit of breakouts around my jawline. We all know what that means. So I'm just putting a little bit more extra coverage. I like to go around my sponge just one more time just to blend everything out. Now I'm popping on these lashes. We popping on. Not popping off, we popping on. And I'm just adjusting the sides, placing them on. You can see throughout the video my lash is like playing me. I think you can tell like it was coming off, but I fixed it off camera. So there we go. I'm making the most attractive face right now. That's so cute. But yeah, I'm just adjusting it. They were definitely giving me problems. They were brand new and I don't think I cut it properly. So a good trick is when you're not wearing liner, just go ahead and place some liner in the inner corner so everything looks nice and seamless and you don't see any lash glue. And there's not that gap in your inner corner of your eye within the lashes where you can tell, yeah, she's wearing lashes and they're just floating on top of her eyes. You know what I mean? So now I took my LA Girl concealer. I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. And I'm doing the same technique I usually do. Just really bringing it into the inner part of my nose, like the sides of my nose, and then dragging it outwards. I bring it into the sides of my nose just to slim it up and make it look thinner. You basically want to put concealer wherever you want to highlight and bring forward. So the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my top of my chin, and I'm just blending everything out with my beauty blender. I use the bottom of the foundation shade just to blend it out a little bit more if it's too bright, especially on my forehead, and then I use the tip of the foundation just to add on the concealer. So now I'm taking my loose powder and I am baking. I'm using the RCMA powder. I just ordered my Laura Mercier translucent powder, so I'm so hype. So I'm taking that translucent powder and setting the foundation around my face so everything blends nicely when I put on my bronzer, blush, and I'm setting my makeup. The reason I bake is because it absorbs all that excess oil. It's just taking everything out and keeping my skin ultra matte throughout the day. If you are super oily, I totally recommend baking, just not overdoing it. And especially if you're going out for a night out, it's totally recommended, but for every day, I don't know about that. So I'm just taking my bronzer. This is from, I believe, Physicians Formula, and I'm just bringing that all around my hollows of my cheek, my forehead area, just around my face, just to really warm up the skin. So me personally, I really like to work my brush into circular motion so everything blends out seamlessly. I don't like to streak it around, so when I'm bringing it back and forth, I'm still working it around in circular motions just so everything's nice and blended. I don't just go back and forth with the brush just so that you don't get those streaks or those lines on your face. You don't want that. So now I'm taking my Hoola bronzer. I'm focusing that on the back of my cheekbones just to add a little bit more structure, and then blending it upwards so that adds a lot of warmth to the skin. And now I'm just contouring my nose a little bit, just running it on the sides of my nose. Nothing too crazy. And then I'm just taking my Sephora, I believe it's the Pro Contour brush, not blush, and I am dusting that off. I press it into the skin and then dust off the excess, and that's gonna leave your skin nice and smooth. Right now I'm like low-key peeling from this tan, so I have a little bit of dry patches, but whatever. So then I just go around everything and just blend that out. Now I'm setting my face with the Wet n Wild setting mist, and I'm taking my Loreal Gilded Honey highlight, and I'm packing on that highlight. My next video is going to be how to intensify your highlight, for all those who are wondering. So we're going to put that up probably in 3 days. So I'm just packing that on. I like to focus it just on the tops of my cheek. I don't want to bring it down too far because my skin does get, you can see my pores on my skin, and I don't want to draw any attention of that to that. So we're going to focus it just on the tops of the cheeks, the brow bone, the center of my nose, and my lip area, just to bring those forward. You know, I need to stop talking like that. It's not cute. So now we're going back to the eyes. I'm working on the lower lash line. I'm just taking burnt orange and bringing that all around the eye, and then I'm taking Real Girl and I'm just focusing that on the outer portion of the eye, connecting that to that part where we blended it out above on my lid. And then I'm taking Cypress Umber and I just put a little bit there. Now I'm taking Burmer and I'm just focusing that on the inner corner of my eye to really open up the eye, add some light to it. And then I'm coating my lower lashes with the same mascara. I love that mascara because it doesn't transfer on your cheeks, and I think it's waterproof. Probably not, don't quote me. And now I'm just taking my Cheekathon palette. I'm taking Dandelion and popping that onto my cheeks, blending out that highlight and bronzer so everything looks nice in unison. And now I am lining my lips. I'm using Dolce K from the Kyliecosmetics line. I love her lip liners. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I go around my Cupid's bow. I didn't do any crazy overdrawing of the lips today. I just kept it pretty neutral. So I go around, and then I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Stripped. I didn't mean to, but I just grabbed it. It's my new favorite nude shade. And I'm just plopping that on, and then I like to blend it out with my lips. Whenever you feel like you have too much lipstick on and the color is way too pigmented, like if you're trying on a nude and it's too light, you're probably just putting too much on. So I like to dab it out with my finger and make sure everything looks good. So this is my completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. The shirt is from Forever 21 if anybody's wondering. Please leave below any questions, comments, or suggestions for next videos you guys want to see. Please make sure you leave a thumbs up. It helps me out a ton. And if you haven't subscribed already, what you waiting for? Click that subscribe button. Check out my next videos coming up. Join the fam. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you guys so much, and peace out.